Hey, what's going on guys? Acer John here. Today we're going to be going over the Festival of the Lost. Before we jump into this video, if you'd like to keep up to date on all Destiny 2 news, information, leaks, and tutorials, go ahead and subscribe. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's jump into it. So first up, how does this event work? Well, essentially there's two different currencies and one type of material. The first currency we have is Chocolate Strange Coins. It seems with the Chocolate Strange Coins, they are dropping upon activity completion, Festival of the Lost bounties, or they're in chests in the Haunted Forest. And basically the main use of these Chocolate Strange Coins is going to be for the mask that you can actually buy from Eva Levante. And I've already gone out and done the math for you, but basically you're going to need about 160 Chocolate Strange Coins in order to buy all the masks. And it shouldn't be too difficult to get, considering you get these from just activity completions, and also you get them from the Festival of the Lost bounty. Next up we have candy. And candy is basically earned from any enemy kills as long as you're wearing a mask. And the main use for candy is going to be used for buying the exotic mummy ghost, ship, and sparrow. And it's going to cost you about 1,000 total candy. And as long as you're not spending your candy on pretty much useless things like the gift bags or the leveling up of your mask, you should be able to get 1,000 candy pretty easily. But actually, in order to unlock the ability to buy these exotic mummy ghost, ship, and sparrow, you actually need to open up 45 Cipher chests. Which brings us to the third thing, which is Cipher Decoders. Now when it comes to Cipher Decoders, they are exclusively earned via activity completion. And like I mentioned, their only use is to open up the Cipher chest at the end of the Haunted Forest. And actually in the Cipher chest, you'll be able to earn the Horror Story auto rifle and the Braytech Werewolf auto rifles, as well as random world drop legendaries and any mask you have not collected. And a little side thing to note when it comes to the mask, they are actually on a knockout system, so once you've earned all the masks, you will only be earning the 2 auto rifles and the random world drop legendaries. Now honestly, when it comes to farming out this event, the Chocolate Strange Coins and the candy are pretty easy to get, and you'll most likely earn all of it along the way. But the Cipher Decoders are a different story, considering they are only earned upon activity completion. And a really fast way to do this is to do patrols. And the fastest patrols to do are actually located on the moon. Basically how this farm works is you're going to go to the 3 main areas on the moon. And these 3 areas are Archer's Line, Anchor of Light, and Sorrow's Harbor. And basically what you want to do is go to one of the 3 areas, go over to the Tolan Patrol, do that real quick, and then go do the Kill Patrol. And once you've done both a Kill Patrol and a Tolan Patrol in the same area, you then move on to one of the other 3. And you basically rinse and repeat till you've done all 3 areas in one instance. Once you're done, you'll want to head to orbit and then come right back and rinse and repeat. And that's pretty much it in terms of a guide for the event. Now let's talk thoughts for the event. First up is Cipher Decoders. They are way too damn rare. Although I would like to note, Cosmo did come out on Reddit and mention that this is being investigated. So there is a possibility that the drop rate of this could increase in the near future. But holy shit, dude, these are way too rare for a limited event. And the other problem I have with Cipher Decoders is why the hell are they even here in the first place? I mean, if we break it down, it's basically just adding an unnecessary level of RNG to, on top of the fact that you're already competing with the RNG within the chests themselves. I mean, in the chest alone, you already have the 2 auto rifles, and then you have all the world drop legendaries, and then you have all the masks if you don't have all the masks. And this is based off of limited testing because the Cipher Decoders right now are hella rare. But the drop rate for the special exclusive auto rifles to this event is also low-key kinda rare. Although, like I said, take this with a grain of salt, I did do very limited testing because, again, the Cipher Decoders are hella rare. So because of this, I can't actively tell how rare these auto rifles actually are. Another thing I find kinda dumb is that you can do everything except the event in order to get the Cipher Decoders. Like, I really don't get that. You want us to play the event, but then you want us to turn around and go play everything except the event in order to get loot from the event. It just feels kinda backwards. I feel like playing the event should give us more loot for the event, and that going out and doing other activities could give us slightly less loot, but it still gives us loot for the event. Just to clarify so no one's confused, this is in regards to Cipher Decoders because all the loot comes from the Cipher Decoders. The last thing we're going to take a look at is a basically dead horse at this point, but more or less this is a concern for the future. Eververse. Currently for Festival of the Lost, there is 3 armor sets per character. And the only way to get these armor sets is to pay 6,000 bright dust per each armor set. Meaning realistically, if you wanted to buy every single armor set for each character, that would cost you 54,000 bright dust. And just as a reminder, that is only the armor sets. We're not even talking about any other of the little ships and sparrows and ghosts, all the other little items. That is just the armor alone. And that is very concerning because you can only get up to 3,600 bright dust per week, and 4,000 with the occasional event. And with the majority of these weekly bounties being extremely boring and repetitive, it's very unlikely that you'll end up earning that max amount of bright dust per week. Now, Bungie did state that starting Beyond Light, they were going to change some of the XP and bright dust earning systems, but it kind of concerns me that we're going to have another Shadowkeep on our hands, in terms of we get a brand new system with even less gains. I also hope that it doesn't become the only system in Beyond Light, because I'll be honest, I'm not tired of bounties because they're bounties. I'm tired of bounties because it's the only way to earn this stuff. I hope that when Bungie makes changes to the system, in return this provides variation instead of reducing our options. Overall with this event I'm very disappointed, but to be honest I'm not really surprised. I mean, to be fair, I've been disappointed with pretty much every event for the past year or two, except maybe other than the Dawning, and that's just purely because it's something different. In the Dawning, the main gameplay loop comes from the cookies, and well, you can earn/make the cookies from pretty much doing anything, as compared to other events where you're highly restricted to the actual event. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got to say about this. This was H. John. If you liked, go ahead and give a like. But I'll see ya in the next one. Peace.